Tom Lawler, and tonight the final chapter in an epic trilogy. The world title fight we have all been waiting for. It is Matt Riddle defending the MLW World title against Donovan Dijak.
Absolutely, two of the best fighters on this planet, Joe, but that's not it. After months and months and months and months and months, we're finally going to crown a new middleweight champion as Templario battles against Ikuro Kwon. And that's not it. We're in the Lone Star State, and we got 2 stars ready to throw down tonight. Matt Justice is going to fight Alexander Hammerstone right here in a Texas death match.
It is MLW, made different, fight different, and we kick things off with a 2025 Opera Cup as we send to the ring and Rich Palladino.
The following is a 2025 Opera Cup opening round bout set for 1 fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from Guadalajara, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, Esfinge!
The rise of the Sphinx, a daunting presence, majestic in nature, but the scope of an entire history book before it. And perhaps the legend of the Sphinx and all that goes with it is the only thing that can compare to the legend and the lore of the 150-year history of the vaulted Opera Cup.
The most important trophy in professional wrestling, that Opera Cup, as you mentioned, going back to the 1800s.
A luchador won it for the first time a year ago. One of these men looking to replicate.
And his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 95 kilos. He is the current MLW National Openweight Champion, Último, Guerrero!
The man to beat Matthew Justice in Arena, Mexico, the MLW Openweight Championship. He's been defending ever since. Not just here in America against the likes of Zandokan Jr., Barbaro Cavernario, but 2 triple threat defenses in May and June, headlining Arena Mexico in front of 18,000 fans, where he defeated the one and only Blue Panther to keep the title. Gotta believe Blue Panther will want another shot at it. But the winner of this matchup can't be thinking about that. The winner of this match has Mystico live at Slaughterhouse in the quarterfinals. Of course, the openweight title not on the line in the course of the Opera Cup bracketing. What an incredibly tough draw for both of these men. The Opera Cup, if you're wondering about the name, pro wrestling events held at opera houses back then. The only suitable place for wrestling.
You wouldn't see that in the Opera House.
Not these days, that's for sure. But some of the most scenic, grandiose sights for professional wrestling in all of history, and the Opera Cup was held by the likes of William Muldoon and George Hackenschmidt and Stu Hart, and certainly present day Filthy Tom Lawler, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Mystico have continued that legacy.
And ironically enough, we look at a masked wrestler here. I believe the very first masked wrestler in history was wrestling in those very opera houses. The White Angel.
That's a great piece of history. Esfinge literally translates to Sphinx. He's 3rd generation, 15-year pro. He's held the light heavyweight title, the Mexican national tag team titles, Arena Coliseo tag titles. But it does not compare to Último Guerrero, so decorated in tag and trio competition, and certainly still going strong as openweight champion today. Successfully defended that title in a 3-way matchup here in MLW back in New York City against Matthew Justice and Alex Hammerstone, who, as you mentioned, do battle tonight in the Texas Death Match.
What a star-studded matchup that is. And Último Guerrero, as we mentioned, obviously great with the lucha style, but has proven that he can defend that belt against guys from any style. Powerhouses like Hammerstone, brawlers like Matt Justice.
But the mind games of Esfinge, will they play a part in the 34-year veteran? And there you see, that is the priceless prize everyone battles for, to have your name go down in history. With so many that I mentioned a moment ago, the Opera Cup grows in reverence year after year, and with a field of 16, fighting it out step by step. It's certainly an arduous journey none of these men will forget.
Yeah, one of the best moments of my professional career, really one of the best moments of my life, was hoisting that cup up above my head. After what you go through in a tournament like this, you can only be proud of yourself walking away the winner.
I can only imagine the jubilation, the joy that you felt with all of the work and sacrifice you put in to earn that Opera Cup. As Esfinge and Último Guerrero would love the opportunity to be in those shoes as Guerrero taken down. And follow through clothesline.
And Esfinge almost knocked out of his shoes by that clothesline. Oh.
Let's kick to the outside. Último showing the war wounds as Esfinge charges through.
Came up a little, yeah, go ahead.
Tope Suicida connects.
Yeah, came up a little bit short. It looked like he landed almost right on that chest of Último Guerrero, which is already red from the chops that he laid in a second ago.
I think to Esfinge's credit, he was able to lead in with the head and follow through with the forearm to still make sure he got contact.
Are those ears legal?
Are the ears legal?
Yeah, look.
I'm sure
on top of his mask, he's got horns on there.
I'm sure Gato's inspected them. Oh, right.
I'm less confident now that you said it out loud.
Right to the inner thigh muscle. Maybe not. But Último Guerrero literally translates to the final warrior, and there's been nobody who's come after him who's been able to prove otherwise. He's still going strong. And check this out. Can you top this? Neither man wanting to budge. Oh, nice roundhouse kick. Esfinge, the cover, 2.5, and Tom, you gotta believe if anybody's able to beat Último Guerrero in the course of the Opera Cup bracketing, that puts them right in line for that openweight championship, right?
Oh, 100%. You've got to think that you're lining yourself up for a future title opportunity and maybe a main event spot. You know, whether it's here in the U.S. or against Último Guerrero down in Mexico in a title defense. These are high stakes that Esfinge is playing with, not even just with the Opera Cup, but with the rest of his career as well.
Well, from the revered stages of the opera houses of the 1880s to the ultimate stage, the lights on bright with the world watching live in the Major League here on YouTube and beIN Sports. The Opera Cup continues to grow in its global scope. Último trying to gain control. Esfinge reverses into the corner. Tip up.
Single leg sweep.
That takes the balance. Drop kick with authority, the baseball slide. Sent Esfinge flying.
Último Guerrero going high risk.
Plancha to the floor. Oh, not a better way to kick off Fightland for Major League Wrestling. And what an incredible matchup this is in just the opening round of the Opera Cup.
Último's getting the crowd behind him. He's got Esfinge. Oh!
Head of steam, clears the guardrail, and there's nowhere to land but hard floor and steel and plastic chairs. Just a crumpled mess of furniture and bodies.
Joe, is that English or Spanish?
Well, no, that's English. That's very English. But Tom, there's only one way to win. You got to do it in the ring. Pin or submission, well, disqualification or count out would count as well, but you got to do it.
These guys would have flown off the stage back in the day.
You gotta do it in the confines of this ring if you want to do it decisively. If you want to do it the way the Opera Cup was meant for it to be done. Último caught himself on the second turnbuckle.
Esfinge smart to it.
He's daring him. Come down. Oh! And as Último tried to strategize.
He was a little too slow getting down off the ropes.
Yeah, the Sphinx outsmarted him.
A little bit of youth on his side as well. The speed played to his advantage, but back in the realm of Último here.
Último so adept in that part of the ring. A super guard buster and a near fall. Keep in mind, an inverted version of that. The Guerrero special has led to most of Último's MLW victories.
Did the Sphinx also have 9 lives?
You gotta read up on your Egyptian history some other time. Esfinge launches Guerrero.
Guerrero landed right on the top of his head.
What kind of leg strength goes into being able to do something like this?
Twice.
The second time.
Almost skimmed the mullet right off the top of Último Guerrero with that one.
Esfinge may be looking to finish. Springboard splash! Center of the ring! Oh, man. And we've seen Esfinge in some big-time fights here in the Major League, but Opera Cup win, openweight champion pin, without question, would be the biggest victory of Esfinge's career in the United States, maybe anywhere.
They'd be walking like an Egyptian right to the pay window.
Gamengiri connects on Guerrero, who's caught in the corner. One of these men will move on to Slaughterhouse October 4th, Los Angeles, for the quarterfinal round of the Opera Cup. Esfinge could be one move away. Oh, no.
Look at the strength, the power of Último Guerrero. Esfinge is not a small man.
What a powerbomb! No! You gotta be kidding me.
Good thing cats have a low terminal velocity.
What a fight this has been. Tom Lawler, you've been tournament tested. What do you do when you can feel that gas tank approaching E, but nothing's finished the job yet?
You have to fight through it. You have to persevere. You have to be present every single moment in there. And that's why Último Guerrero's been so successful his whole career. He's able to pull himself into focus.
Oh, but got caught in very, very dire territory. That jumping Gamengiri. Esfinge.
What is he going for? It looks like he's hooking him for a suplex, perhaps.
And we've already seen that power on display. Now taking that to a whole new level. Superplex immediately into the cover. Moving on. No.
And I don't know if the camera caught it, but he was having a hard time hooking it, and he just decided to go with all of his strength. He decided to pull Último Guerrero down with the superplex with all of his power.
1 second away from the trajectory of these two men's careers changing. And once again, the 2 counts are getting longer. Ties Guerrero up, stacks the weight up. Just trying to trap Guerrero at this point, but still the strength of Guerrero.
You see a little frustration there on Esfinge, though. He's grabbing his mask, wondering what he has to do next.
That's what makes Último Guerrero so special. You can't keep him down.
He knows how to stick around.
Yeah.
It's right there, proof.
Oh, and Esfinge finds himself in very precarious territory. We talked about it a few moments ago. The Guerrero special. Último on top. Último in the quarterfinals.
Here is your winner, advancing to the quarterfinal round of the tournament, the MLW National Openweight Champion, Último Guerrero.
Let's check out once again some of what we saw in this matchup. You see Último Guerrero take a massive chance that comes down with the entirety of the body weight. And then the end, the Guerrero special. It's worked every time, and Último Tom moves on.
Yeah, one of the absolute best premier perennial finishing moves in pro wrestling, that Último Guerrero special. Gets the win.
Último Guerrero has Místico at Slaughterhouse, October 4th in LA, and still the open weight champion as we see the updated brackets as they stand now. A lot of heavy hitters still alive, Tom.
Yeah, there is a massive dearth and great talent lineup.
But it all goes to Último Guerrero, to Místico, a Lucha Dream match, and it goes down next month in Los Angeles.
How does a champion stay focused when the whole world seems to be going to absolute shit around you? You choose your drink wisely. You keep your friends close. You try to have cool times. And then just kick back and enjoy the fucking show.
The following is a 2025 Opera Cup opening round bout set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 100 kilos, Blue Panther Jr.
We've talked so much about the legacy, the lineage of Lucha Libre names and identities, how they are generational, how they are passed down oftentimes from father to son or from maestro to protege. Blue Panther's name carries more weight than most, but Blue Panther Jr. can take that name further to immortality if the Opera Cup is added to that legacy.
His opponent, accompanied to the ring by Difunto E. Barboza, representing El Guerrero Fantasma from Guadalajara, Mexico, weighing in at 100 kilos, Zandokan Jr.
Well, we have seen Zandokan Jr. contest for the Openweight Championship. We have seen Zandokan Jr., if you follow CMLL down in Mexico, lead this group, Galleon Fantasma. Basically the ghosts of the galleon, these pirate-like entities that roam the high seas and do as they please and pilfer and hurt. Zandokan, not in trios action tonight, however. It's one-on-one, and just as you would expect for a Pirate's life for him, no respect to the opponent.
Spat some of that seawater, perhaps, right on Blue Panther Jr. there before the match.
Well, to me, Zandokan represents a lot of the antithesis of the Opera Cup. They are individuals that love to come in, and with all due respect to Donovan Dijak in our main event, they like to disrupt, they like to dismantle, they like to do damage. But Blue Panther Jr., the eldest son, El Príncipe de Luganero, looking to make his dad proud. And, oh, went for the overhead chop, and that can do quite a lot of damage, but Blue Panther had it scouted, is certainly still to come. One of the matches we're looking forward to. Women's Featherweight Championship will be decided. Shoko Nakajima is here to defend against the top contender, Volador Jr. and Titan. Oh, powerbomb. Also in the Opera Cup bracketing, Don Gato is here. We got a Texas death match. A lot going on here at Fightland, but right now it centers around the Luchadors. And Tom, I think ever since Místico won the Opera Cup in 2024, became the first to ever do it. This cup has been contested across 3 different centuries. No one from Mexico did it until Místico did it. It's lit a fire under all these luchadors.
Yeah, we have wrestlers from MLW, we have wrestlers from CMLL, as you said, from New Japan, all contesting for this cup, all looking to bring it back home. And what a great feather in the cap or bandana of Zandokan to be able to be the second luchador in history after Mystico to win that Opera Cup.
All of them would love to do it. Styles make fights in Major League Wrestling, and the most diverse field of all time, doing battle as Panther has Zandokan Jr. in a compromising position. Nowhere to go.
Some William Muldoon style fist.
And a near fall. Takes all kinds, and El Rey del Mundo.
Well, he did some boxing too.
Is on the defensive. Like the way Panther can smoothly slide out of those strikes.
Well, take a look at Zandokan. He's up to something on the floor here.
Yeah, no kidding. Panther, oh, now he does. And a stark contrast to what we've seen. Whoa. In the Opera Cup matches, Zandokan Jr. taking matters into his own hand. And a kick out by Panther.
What else do you expect from a pirate, right? As advertised.
Yeah, and when you factor in that, when you factor in Defunto and Barboza on the outside, certainly Zandokan Jr. has a chance to manipulate as, guess we'll be quiet. Overhead chop connects. Panther's got a lot of upper body power. He can absorb a lot of that punishment. And thrust kick to the jaw.
A lot of lower body power too. Beautiful fireman's carry throw.
And a 2 count only.
You don't often see that. He stayed standing as he threw Zandokan to the floor before he covered him.
Cabradora. Second time. A third one. Incredible power by Blue Panther Jr. on Zandokan, who continues to fight. And you want to know how much the Opera Cup means to Zandokan Jr.? Suffered a knee injury at Arena Mexico a night ago, but did not cancel, did not fall by the wayside for an alternate. He wanted to come and fight. He wanted to come and prove himself. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Did you read my notes before the show, Joe?
Your notes? German suplex. We do have alternates for the Opera Cup in the case of an injury. Speaking, of course, of Mr. Thomas, Paul Walter Hauser, Brock Anderson, a number of very capable athletes that in the event of somebody having to withdraw, they would step in and be the replacement. No buys here on the Opera Cup. You got to earn it. Blue Panther Jr. What to charge in. But his own momentum sent him right into the chop of Zandokan.
There's no guarantee, even if you win your match in the Opera Cup, that you'll make it to the next round.
It's true, the toll it takes on your body, right? You felt that firsthand.
Yeah, and as the rounds go deeper and deeper, you become more susceptible to injury. And so far in the Opera Cup matches that we've seen over the course of the summer, I mean, these guys are willing to go to great lengths to win that trophy, as they should. Look at it, it's beautiful.
Superplex, nicely done. Zandokan Jr. a chance to regroup. Winner of this matchup to battle the winner of Volador Jr. versus Titan in the next round. We'll have that matchup in a couple of weeks at Fury Road. But right now, the focus is on Zandokan Jr. Oh! The double thrust chop. And he beat him.
Here is your winner, advancing to the quarterfinal round of the tournament, Zandokan Jr.
I was was just about to talk about all the things Zandokan Jr.'s done. He took Star Jr.'s mask. Tom, tell us how this feels.
I can't tell you how it feels because luckily I haven't been in there, and luckily I haven't had my chest caved in by an undead pirate.
And he stole the mask, Zandokan Jr. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine too. Galleon Phantasma have taken the sacred Blue Panther mask and are celebrating it. Zandokan Jr., maybe the most anti-respectful Opera Cup entrant, has moved his way to the quarterfinal round, and here's how it looks now.
Look at that match, Mystico versus Último Guerrero, a dream matchup. Two heavy hitters, Satoshi Kojima and Bishop Dyer.
And I'll tell you what, he's got the mask, but the true valuable prize is the Opera Cup behind him, and he's 3 wins away.
Hammer, I gotta tell you, I love you, brother. 6 years ago, Dynasty, we're on the top of professional wrestling mountain. 6 years later, I'm still on top. And I'm saying this with love. You were the beast of the summer. You were the king of the Coliseum, and now I've had to watch you become a court jester. Hammer, you are the best big man in professional wrestling today. And you walk around like you're not the guy. And it makes me sick, and I don't know what's holding you back, but I saw that glimmer in your eye of old. I saw that hatred protruding out of your face, and it made my heart melt. That is the Hammerstone we need in professional wrestling. You gonna let him out?
Max, you know what? I want to tell you something. Because I see these tweets. I say, hey, when's the Dynasty gonna get back together? I love the Dynasty. And I think when these people send these tweets, they think I like it. They think it makes me happy. They think it rubs some soft spot in my belly, but it does not. Because the Dynasty is over, Max. And since the Dynasty has been over, I have watched you climb and climb and climb and get to these new heights. And I have struggled, and I have struggled, and I have struggled, and I have fallen to my lowest of lows. And I hear people talk. They talk about the things I've done that were so great. The matches I've had that were so great. Oh, wow, you and Jacob was so great. That was 2021, Max. And it makes me think, what if my best days are behind me? And that's a feeling that makes me sick, because that's the kind of feeling that makes you want to quit. That's the kind of feeling that makes you not know if you have what it takes to keep going. Because professional wrestling is something that I have never had something in my life that I've loved this much. But I've also had something that I've never hated this much. And maybe it's time I stop loving it. Maybe it's time that I fully hate professional wrestling. That I fully hate everyone in the back. That I fully hate everybody that I wrestle. That I fully hate every stupid fan that wants to see a Dynasty reunion. Or talk about how good my matches were 4 years ago. Or who talk about how my best days are behind me. Because Max, I think you're right. My best days are yet to come.
They're only just beginning. I am All Elite. You are Major League. And together, on top of the professional wrestling landscape, we, and we alone, are Dynasty.
Bro.
Even MJF here to support Alex Hammerstone. That's how important the Texas death match is tonight. Will Hammerstone's hate fuel him to stop the the unstoppable Matthew Justice, the one-man militia. That's tonight, and we can't wait for the main event, the third in the trilogy. Matt Riddle, Donovan Dijak, the MLW World Heavyweight title fight we have craved for months. It finally goes down in your Fightland main event.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the MLW Women's World Featherweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Kanagawa, Japan, the Casual Beauty, Yuki Kamifuku.
Casual Beauty, maybe because she looks so good doing it, it comes so natural to her. Maybe because she always has that poise, that posture, that focus and control. Yuki Kamifuku made her debut and defeated Wakana Uehara her first time in the Major League, and immediately everyone took notice. Making the MLW ring her own personal runway, will she add the featherweight title to her ensemble?
And her opponent from Niigata, Japan, she is the current, reigning and defending MLW Women's World Featherweight Champion, the Big Kaiju, Shoko Nakajima.
And now devastating all that come before her, trampling buildings and leaving wreckage behind her, the Big Kaiju, the largest 1.47-meter human I've ever seen, and the World Featherweight Champion prepares for another defense.
Now, she may not be large in stature, but in skill and certainly charisma, she's one of the biggest you're gonna find. Look at this monster.
She's defended that featherweight championship, certainly here in the United States, but also over in Japan. The relationship with MLW and Tokyo Joshi Pro continues to grow, and certainly Dallas loves Tokyo Joshi Pro as well. Nakajima also holds one half of the Tokyo Joshi Pro Princess of Princesses Tag Team Championship with Hyper Misao. That's the other championship you see across her shoulder.
Yeah, that's the next one in my sights once I heal up.
Really? I'd pay to see it just to watch you try. Double champion is Shoko Nakajima, but it didn't protect her from Yuki Kamifuku's elitist attitude. It was Yuki viciously attacking Shoko and hitting her with that. The Gato's holding now her very own featherweight title belt over the summer in Japan, and Shoko has not forgotten about that. But that shows you Kamifuku has a way to make a statement, has a way to get inside her opponent's heads.
Well, as a model, of course she knows how to make a statement. Whether it's on the runway, here in the ring, backstage, wherever she goes. She has a presence.
She is, and sometimes that can be intimidating and that can be daunting, and so can the size as well. Kamifuku, I believe, 5'8", and has a tremendous reach and dexterity with her legs, and that was what impressed so many the most at Summer of the Beast. But what impressed me about Nakajima is her ability to change directions. Almost got a quick 3 count as the shoulders are trapped. I don't think Kamifuku expected to be tripped up and outsmarted this early, but notice the leg already playing a factor.
Yeah, Nakajima stepped right on the toes as Kamifuku was going up top. You mentioned that misdirection, caught her off guard, and now she's got her in control here.
Yeah, what impresses me the most about Nakajima is her ability to change directions, her ability to use her size, not as a detriment, but as an advantage. And notice how she put so much emphasis into whipping in Kamifuku, put all of her weight behind it to get that job done. She knows how to make herself bigger, and not just certainly in her entrance, and not just certainly on paper, but in a fight as well.
Yeah, and there you can see her using her small size to her advantage, able to evade the much larger Kamifuku.
Can't hurt that which you cannot catch. Shoko charging in, look at sunset flip.
Well, the question now is, can she keep this up the whole time? You know, she's moving at a very fast pace.
Oh. Well, I think she can in terms of energy, but maybe not as far as being able to keep control over Yuki Kamifuku. Couple of swings and a miss, and literally caught her by the tail.
You can run and you can hide for so long.
Oh, Tom, that's why you stopped wearing tails when you were in fights, isn't it? Shoko on the receiving end.
That's not the actual reason. But.
Okay. Tell you what, Dallas loves their Tokyo Joshi Pro. Live event here this past July in Dallas, presented by Tokyo Joshi Pro. What I understand was a record crowd for them. And I can see the intense focus from all these fans, loving this matchup as well. Full extension of the leg from Yuki Kamifuku, showing that leg strength, showing that dexterity. And, these fans love the featherweight division. And with Selena De La Renta, the Vice President of Wrestling Operations and Wrestler Operations, recruiting top talent from around the world, certainly we've seen only the best talent come in the door, the latest of which, of course, being Shotzi Blackheart. Shoko escapes to the outside. It was Shotzi who came out and said she was impressed by Kamifuku, said she lit the match that's going to set the division on fire. But Nakajima may have other ideas in mind because she, again, outquickens her challenger.
I've been impressed by Kamifuku, by Nakajima, by Shotzi herself.
Yeah. Well, Shotzi won her first matchup with a broken arm. And, she's watching this as well because she wants a featherweight title match, and this match could dictate who that champion is when she gets there. Nakajima, a whirling dervish, a spitfire of energy, and as long as she keeps moving and keeps to the air, she's got a way to take Kamifuku down. Charging in with a clothesline. Nakajima has taken Kamifuku off her game, springs here with a Tijeras. Standing drop kick, and that's one of Kamifuku's specialties. Perpetual motion. I don't know how you can watch this and not be a fan of Nakajima. Into the cover for two.
Yeah, she's really controlled this matchup so far. She's been the one landing the majority of the offense, and it's been Kamifuku who's been on the defensive.
I think the big advantage of Nakajima is a lot of people judge the book by the cover. They look at the size or, maybe the unusual outfit, and they make an assumption. Wait a minute. Kamifuku able to slip between the ropes and come back with that back kick through the air. Pinpoint precision between the eyes. This could do it. When Kamifuku can use her lower body, she's very much in her wheelhouse, and it's not just the strength of the kick, it's the extension she gets as well. Looking famous, serving a counter.
Yeah, the dexterity she has with her legs is tremendous. Able to step over the top rope and leap into a kick a second ago.
Twisting elbow by the champion.
Nakajima actually used Kamifuku's leg there to control her and then land that spinning splash, so.
And again, up with the one more time.
She landed a head kick from the ground there, Joe.
That's incredible. I don't know if there's a place you can be in that ring where you're out of striking reach of the legs of Kamifuku. Measures her.
I'd like to see her take a shot at Gastineau if she could.
Well, I don't think she'd want to be disqualified in a title fight, but I get your point. I think Shoko landed on the back of her head.
Well, no lack of upper body power either.
And there's that drop kick. And it's not just the leap, the aim, it's the extension of the legs, the torque she gets on it, and it nearly puts away Nakajima and crowns a new champion.
Right, yeah, you're going to have the most power at that last whip of the extension, right? So Kamifuku did a great job of hanging out in the air, getting the perfect distance, and then burying those feet right to Nakajima's face.
And we'll see. Oh, wait. Able to escape is Nakajima. I was about to ask if Nakajima, wanted to be the most fighting featherweight champion, was going to come back to haunt her. But now, the fighting spirit of Nakajima comes out as she connects with the head scissors. And the challenger needs a reprieve, but may not be getting it. Shoko Nakajima takes to the air. Heat seeking missile champion and challenger both hit their heads on a steel guardrail on the way down.
That energy didn't come back to haunt her, it came back to carry her, Joe.
Yeah, and
now she's back on the offensive.
This elitist Kamifuku may only be one maneuver away from having to admit that Nakajima is at least her equal, if not her superior. Let's see if Nakajima, the big kaiju, could successfully go high risk. No.
Never out of the way of those feet.
Standing on the bottom rope and caught Nakajima in the face on the top rope. Superplex from way high up. My God, I think Yuki's got about a 10-inch height advantage. Leg lariat connects and a near fall. And you can see Nakajima comes up favoring that neck heavily. It's been the focus of Kamifuku for the past several offensive exchanges she's had control.
Well, every kick she lands whips the head of Nakajima back.
She was looking Manji Katami. That applies pressure to the neck, but a counter by Nakajima. And now traps the legs, traps her best asset, but could not put her away. Oh, just planted her.
Spiked her with the head scissors.
Kamifuku just spiked Shoko Nakajima. And again, the dexterity of the legs continues to come into play for the challenger. Wait a minute. Nakajima looking to protect that featherweight title at all costs. Gets back in control of the Tiger feint kick. Connected the second time. On a night we've got 3 titles to be decided. One could change hands if Nakajima makes a mistake, but she's got the leg hooked. And Kamifuku still very much alive. Both these athletes have climbed the ranks in Tokyo Joshi Pro, earned so much adulation. Nakajima a bit more experienced. We'll see if that plays a part, looking for a double under. Back with a famouser.
This could be her chance right here.
And that leg leaves nowhere to go. New champion, no! Oh, we were half a second away from making more international headlines. You know, the press box is full with photographers and reporters from all over the world covering this title fight. And Kamifuku went for a super famouser. The champion wasn't there. Oh, what a Northern Lights! Emphatic Northern Lights! Hangs on a second time. Textbook bridge. She beats her.
Here is your winner, and still
fight for
MLW Women's World Featherweight Champion, the Big Kaiju, Shoko Nakajima.
Once again, you talk about size differential. Tom, take us through the technique of this suplex.
You can see here Nakajima wrap it around the waist of the much taller Kamifuku, getting her balance underneath, able to turn her over with the Northern Lights bridge, pin her down, and get the victory.
Some respect from the elitist. Doesn't come easy. Nakajima continues to show size may be what you write down on a piece of paper, but it can't measure the heart of the fight of a double champion across 2 continents. That is Shoko Nakajima, your winner.
Wow. I like it.
Salina, I still can't believe it. That weekend that we spent at the Gato's Jaguar Ranch.
Yeah.
Legendary. Jaguars roaring.
Yeah.
Mariachi singing. Tequila flowing.
Oh, I remember. I was there. And then you challenged the Jaguar to a drinking contest?
And I won.
I know. So
the
crazy.
legend. himself. Oh, there they are. The legendary Jaguar Golden Knuckles.
Legendary.
Yeah, forged centuries ago from pure Aztec gold and blessed by ancient shamans. Those knuckles brought Don Gato undefeated luck in lucha libre, and now everything he touches turns to gold, including this legendary tequila that he brought to the world.
Wow.
Wait, never drink alone.
November 20th, Charleston, Lucha de los Muertos. You've never seen lucha libre like this.
Whoa. You're forgetting the most important part. You're just wasting your time.
Cojones on this one?
You're damn right. All these meetings, all these tequila gimmicks you want to bring, cool, bring them all. It's not going to change the fact that this championship is mine. Tonight might be the last time you see your boy Templario, because I'm making him disappear. Hey, well, you know, I see you getting upset, so I'm going to let you get back to figuring out how you're going to stop me or something.
Amigo, stay close, because tonight may be one of those pure danger and violence.
Let's show Matt justice. You want to challenge me at Fightland? You see, I didn't know that squash matches were coming back in style, but I guess I can spare 90 seconds of my time on you.
Hammer! Yeah, it's your boy Justice. If you want some, come get some. The window's always open. Buy the ticket and take the ride.
MLW is going to relive its glory days, and that's going to start with me stomping you out at Fightland.
It's time for our Texas
The
death
following
match.
fight is a Texas death match. Set for one fall to a finish. Introducing first from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 270 pounds, Alex Hammerstone.
Well, from Alex Hammerstone's conversation with MJF a few moments ago, it looks like Hammerstone is ready to embrace the hate. And we know Hammerstone already has a lot of pre-existing hatred for Matthew Justice, who he's looked down on, belittled, called Mud Show Matt. Hammerstone believes that because Justice uses weapons, he's a lesser athlete than Hammer is.
And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, welcome to the era of thrash with the one-man militia, Matthew Justice.
And this is a man that thrives in an environment like this. It is lawless, it is wild, it will be violent, and it's exactly what Matthew Justice wanted when he called out Hammerstone.
Yeah, this is the era of thrash. This is Matt Justice's house. The Texas death match, anything goes. I can smell the hate coming off of Hammerstone from here. If you remember back when they fought each other along with Último Guerrero, these two had a great disdain, great sense of hatred. They fought all the way to the back, probably out in the streets of New York. And we're lucky to see them go after each other here tonight in Texas.
Yeah, in the mind of Hammerstone, he resented the fact that Justice inserted himself into Hammerstone's open weight title match. Justice never got his rematch from Mexico City. Hammerstone was never pinned for the title to begin with way back when. But Hammerstone takes umbrage with the fact that Justice thinks he's on Hammer's level. Hammer does not believe Justice is anywhere close to Hammer's level.
I've been in there with both these guys in the MLW ring, Joe, and both of them are top-level athletes.
And wait a minute.
Different pedigrees.
Well, Hammerstone accepted this match but apparently had certain ideas in mind of what it would look like. He doesn't want the weapons. He tossed the trash can, and Justice unloading with his original weapons, his hands and his feet.
Well, Hammerstone may have accepted a match, but Justice accepted a fight.
Yeah. This iteration of a Texas death match. One fall to a finish, pinfall or submission as Hammerstone drops Justice with a back body drop. And wait a minute.
Changed his mind.
Hammerstone just threw it out. Hammerstone has been talking down to Justice, belittling him for using weapons. And now Hammerstone puts one in the ring. Well, we talked about the hatred that Hammerstone has, and certainly there's a lot of hatred between Matt Riddle and Donovan Dijak. Their third installment is your main event. Justice knows his way around a trash can or two.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, hey, that means Matthew Justice hadn't had a pretty life, from growing up in Streetsboro, Ohio, to the hardcore wars of pro wrestling. Justice doesn't care where he does it, how he fights. He just wants to hook him up.
He doesn't care inside the ring, outside the ring.
Oh, jeez! Hammer was waiting, and Justice got clocked. And maybe Hammer will have a new outlook on weapons, because one damn sure just saved his rear end.
Yeah, these two are getting dangerously close to us, Joe.
Yeah, the shock on the faces of these fans on the impact of that can to the head. Oh, Hammerstone.
Hey, Justice is no small man.
Oh! That's a timekeeper table. Justice just got dropped. Hammerstone gonna put him anywhere he wanted to.
Yeah, that's a 220-plus pound man that just got lifted over Hammerstone's head like it was nothing.
And Hammer's never been in better physical shape. He's packed on muscle on top of muscle on top of muscle, and it's all to make a statement. And it's all to prove just what MJF said to Hammerstone. My best years are ahead of me. It's not about what I've done or where I've been. It's about where I'm going. And right now, Hammerstone's going to the crowd to continue the fight.
Going head first into a chair at the hands of Matt.
When we talk about the hatred Hammer possesses, Tom, do you think Hammer's bitter? Where's his mindset at right now?
You're asking the wrong person to analyze the mindset of Alexander Hammerstone. This man and I have never seen eye to eye.
Well, Hammerstone's not seen eye to eye with anybody lately. It's pretty damn scary when the mind you have the most in common with is the devil, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. But that's where Hammer's mindset is. That's where his mentality's taken him. And that could mean a whole hell of a lot of bad trouble for Matthew Justice if he lets it. But now Justice in control. But where the hell is he? Justice just left the fight, which is not like him.
Oh, I'm sure he's... Oh, here he is. We didn't have to wait long for him to come back.
Just a short pit stop.
He's got something. Oh, he's got a table.
Something tells me it won't be a table for long. I think Justice went back to catering and found that. Hammer sent from side to side into those steel railings, knocking him silly. And oh, when Justice elevates, the mood in the building changes.
And this is his world. This is not the fight that Alexander Hammerstone wanted.
Matthew Justice
from the heavens,
high above from the skybox area. Oh, get ready to buy the ticket. Take the ride.
And Justice.
Hammerstone's been flattened, and Matthew Justice is riding the lightning bolt and living the moment. This is MLW, and we are choosing violence. Yeah, I'd move too, everybody. When Matthew Justice gets that look in his eye, I'd move to a new state. Do we have another look at what we just saw from Matthew Justice? Check this, check the height, check the impact. Right to the ribs of Hammerstone. And Hammerstone maybe right for the picking. What do you think? Roll him in the ring and pin him?
That's what I would do if I was Matt Justice right now, but knowing him, he's probably gonna jump off something else real quick.
Justice, such an adrenaline junkie. This isn't Mud Show Matt. This is the former openweight champion. This is one of the most fearless athletes in the world. But Hammerstone, the recuperative power on that body is second to none with the way he takes care of it.
That guy's muscle on top of muscle, like you mentioned. Great cardio shape as well, so he was able to recover quickly.
And a chain, a steel chain from the man that said at the top of this match he didn't want weapons. Is it something more? Is Hammerstone wanting to beat Justice at his own game, or has he just been proven to be a hypocrite? And that chain connected as if Hammerstone's thick fist wasn't damaging enough.
Oh, God, we gotta get a look at Matt's head.
Oh, no.
Step in there.
Justice has been lacerated by those straight, clean shots. And I believe, is that a piece of table in the bicep of Hammerstone? That may be a piece of Hammerstone's fist, or that chain lopped in Justice. And Justice is manic. The man possessed. Give me your best shot. Keep swinging, because it's going to fire me up.
That may be just what he needed to get back into this. He saw his own blood.
Oh, Hammerstone didn't let go of the chain. And that shot between the eyes, that could concuss you. That could do some serious damage. And certainly, Tom, when the blood seeps into the eyes and obstructs the vision, that's another problem.
I think you have to have brain cells to be concussed. At this point, Matt Justice may be off the charts. I'm not sure he could get a concussion.
Justice can certainly feel pain. What the hell is this? That's a door wrapped in barbed wire. Oh, that's either a sadistic security measure.
I know Lowe's stock was going down,
or that's Hammerstone's implement of destruction. And Justice now fighting for survival. Justice putting all he has into those shots, but Hammerstone still swinging as well. Justice, you know, something can happen to your psyche, your mindset, when you see and taste your own blood. You can enter a different zone. Is Matthew Justice there? Oh, he got caught. He got caught. Oh, Lord. Justice thrown into the door, into the barbed wire, and he may be stuck.
Oh, he's stuck in it. Look at his leg. Oh.
Yeah, that barbed wire dug right into the thigh of Justice. And his tights.
Right on his hip.
Got caught in deep. Let's check this out again. T-bone throw. And Hammerstone was looking to drop Justice right on the edge of that door as it was propped up. That had the most barbed wire. A sadistic display of violence as Justice was smiling. And now Hammerstone with that metal tray wearing the hell out of the one-man militia.
Justice fighting back.
How? I know Justice is double tough. I know he won't quit. I know he kicks out of everything. But how does he have this much energy against a man that held MLW gold for over 800 days?
Oh, he's going for the pendulum here. Looks like he's gonna try to put him away.
Nightmare pendulum seals the deal for anybody.
He's thinks what is he doing?
Is this the hate-consuming Hammerstone, who may have had this match won, but instead has something more diabolical in mind? These men are covered in one another's blood. Justice has lost an immense amount of crimson.
What is Hammerstone thinking here?
I don't know. I've never seen Hammerstone abandon the Nightmare Pendulum position.
Oh, no. He didn't abandon it. He's going to go for it off the top rope.
No, Hammerstone. has Justice elevated. And Justice fights off at the last second. And Hammerstone adjusts and hits the superplex. Tom, if you were right, if that was an attempt at a pendulum at first, that could have ended Justice's career. But Justice fought and wound up still receiving the superplex. This could be enough. Covering the ring, Hammer on top, and Justice emphatically escapes. What a fight!
The resilience of both these men needs to be studied. Get the doctors in here to take a look at these guys. What are they made out of?
A battle of wills, a battle of philosophical differences. Justice fueled by his love for the adrenaline rush. Hammer motivated by hate.
Well, he's got a big adrenaline rush whether he wants it or not in this match. This fight.
German release on the back of the neck, and he may have hit that steel tray as well. Oh, what a powerbomb. 2. The knee strike. Oh, Justice not moving. Oh, the 8-6 kick in, and Justice was in the ropes. Justice immediately grabbed for those ropes as soon as he realized where he was and what he was doing.
Did he realize it? Was it involuntary?
That may be a good point as well. What Hammerstone does next may be involuntary. Just looking at the eyes, at the face of this man. It just feels like a different man than we saw fight Jacob Bout, than we saw win the world title.
What is a different man? That was years ago, as Hammerstone said. Things change.
Well, it seems that the former world champion has been consumed by bitterness, and that's been the major change. A fallen franchise that we once were so proud to watch wave the MLW flag, but now Hammerstone has become consumed by this negativity. And it's only been exacerbated by the MJFs of the world, his old dynasty buddy. But Hammerstone stands all his own. A proud man with something to prove at the expense of Justice.
He stands alone. He's the only one standing right now as well. Justice has been taking a beating for minutes upon minutes. But he's back up, just as I say that.
My God! Justice turns up the volume again. Second gear, third gear, fourth gear, call it what you will. Justice always knows how to rev those engines. Check this out one more time. Hammerstone thought he had things in order, and out of nowhere, a projectile called Matthew Justice connects high. And now Hammerstone to the table! Head and neck first! Justice just drill Hammer! He's gonna pin him! Oh!
Hammer had things in control. He hit the big superplex off the top. He was using wrestling moves.
On top again! 2, and Hammer barely slides his shoulder.
And Hammerstone went outside, tried to play Justice's game. And look how it's playing out now. Now Justice in control. Hammerstone laying flat on his back, sucking wind on the mat as Justice is digging under the ring. This is the era of thrash once again, baby.
You can count on one hand the amount of men who've been able to pin Alex Hammerstone in his history, but Justice came within a half a second or less, and a lot of that reason may be it's Matthew Justice's environment. It is lawless, it is chaotic, it is a Texas death match, MLW style. Oh. The chair shot echoed off the spine, off the body and bone of Hammer. The Chaos Engine, Matt Justice, continues to keep Hammer at bay, and he goes right to the last remaining table in play. And Justice, that's not the typical way we'd see Matt or anybody set up a table. And for those unaware, there's a steel perimeter around that table. The legs are made of steel, and Justice the chair. And Hammer tried to block it, but you're not gonna block that kind of force coming down on your skull. Justice, the extreme risk taker, channeling the energy, channeling the heroes of his past, channeling this sold-out crowd here in Dallas. Oh, no. And a hateful, spiteful, low blow, but 100% legal.
No!
Oh! Justice! Through the table and through the steel framework!
No! No!
And he's choking Justice after driving his back into that metal framework.
Oh, he's gonna put, no!
Oh,
Now with it around his neck!
Nightmare pendulum! Nightmare pendulum! Justice can't breathe! He's not moving! Hammerstone wins!
Here is your winner, Alex Hammerstone!
What a statement victory this is for Alex Hammerstone! And it goes to show you, hate is a hell of a motivator. And let's take a look and show you once again how Hammerstone did it.
Good God, he has him locked up, choking him with the piece of the table. He doesn't let up, hits the nightmare pendulum, and pins him down to the mat.
And Hammerstone got what he wanted, but doesn't look any happier. Is this a hateful, spiteful Hammer against the entire sport of pro wrestling? Matthew Justice will have a day, but hate motivates Hammer to victory. Up next, the middleweight title vacancy is solved. Templario, the knight who pulled the sword from the stone, beating the unbeatable.
In this era, it's not enough to want something. You have to take it.
We just witnessed the very first pinfall loss of Mystico in Major League Wrestling history. Ikuro Kwon.
That will make sure that everybody knows that my name is the Lucha Hunter.
A heartless soldier.
And Templario, I'm taking your face next.
The MLW Middleweight title will be decided once and for all.
Next. We're excited to get to Charleston, but before we get there, Fury Road, our next big special, coming your way September 27th on YouTube and Be It Sports. And what a card it's going to be. Shotzi Blackheart back in action in the featherweight division. One-on-one with Alejandra Quintanilla. And Tom, that's not all.
No, we also have in the Opera Cup, Kushida taking on Austin Aries for the first time. 6 years we're going to see Austin Aries in the MLW ring.
Volador Jr. and Teton, two of the best stars in CMLL, look to follow in Mystico's footsteps as they look to move on to the next round of the Opera Cup.
And also in the Opera Cup, Paul London will take on Akamura, two legends of the Squared Circle, squaring off to take home that trophy.
Right now, speaking of trophies, it's all about the middleweight title.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the vacant MLW World Featherweight Championship. Introducing first, representing Contra Unit, weighing in at 179 pounds, the Concrete Dragon, Ikuro Kwon!
The Lucha Hunter. It was back in the month of April, the last time we had a middleweight champion. Místico surrendered that title due to a shoulder injury. Ikuro Kwon busted in on the situation, blinded our president Cesar Duran with that mysterious burning mist and stole that title. But tonight, it's not about just possession. Ikuro Kwon could officially bring that title home to Contra with a win.
His opponent from Buildup, Mexico, weighing in at 98 kilos, the Lion Warrior, Templario!
The Knight of the Templar is on his own personal crusade, and that is the middleweight title. It has been his goal ever since Super Fight earlier this year, where Templario became the first ever man to defeat Místico inside of an MLW ring. It was a tag team match that night. Templario has felt he's deserved the middleweight title ever since. This is his chance to prove himself. This is his chance to do something spectacular and to wrestle that championship away from the clutches of Contra. Cesar Duran would love to see it. He lit a fire under Templario. Told him to go prove yourself. It's in the best interest, I would suggest, Tom, of all of us, if the middleweight title does not fall in the clutches of Contra. And Kwon can do it. He's been a tag champion before, never a singles champion. That could change tonight.
Yeah, one of the biggest things you can do in sports is fake it till you make it. You know, and Ikuro Kwon, he's not faking his skills. He may be walking around as the champion.
And there you see Cesar Duran, Selena De La Renta, and the legendary Don Gato in their skybox watching this middleweight title fight. Everyone with bated breath wants to see the fate of the middleweight crown as Kwon opens up those martial arts strikes. His entire life, he's been trained and programmed to hurt. From the fight pits in Thailand to the Contra mission of Major League Wrestling, Ikuro Kwon has inflicted so much pain over so many victims, calculatedly and without remorse.
Every strike he throws is a precision strike. Could put you away.
As both men end in a standoff, and we are moments away from Riddle Dijak 3, MLW World title on the line. It is your Fightland main event. But who will walk out with the middleweight crown? That's the question we answer now. As Templario keeps the pace quick. Oh, look out!
Yeah, I think this sort of match will lead to Templario's advantage.
Templario looking good, feeling good. And soars with a tope suicida.
Looks like he's ready for another one, Joe. Signaling to the crowd.
Yeah, Kwon's not ready. He doesn't see it coming. When he does, it's too late. Templario looking as good as he did when it was he and Esfinge versus Místico and Máscara Dorada. That was the night Templario pinned Místico.
And Místico has been so dominant, so great here in MLW. To get a win over him anywhere, but especially here in the MLW ring, just shows how great of a talent Templario really is.
Templario's held the middleweight title in CMLL. Reyes del Aire in 2021, also a part of the United Empire in New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he teams with the likes of TJP, another world caliber middleweight. We've seen it time and again, but notice with one palm thrust, Ikuro Kwon changes the tone. And check out this aggression of Kwon.
And that's all that it takes. We've seen that now for years from Ikuro Kwon, ever since he came in with Contra.
Kwon unloading in the corner. There's an extra viciousness, a newfound aggression behind Ikuro Kwon. To me, it's not just about carrying out a mission of Contra anymore. He's emotionally invested in his own cause, that being the Lucha Hunter, and that being the main goal at the end, the MLW Middleweight Championship, to take that back to Mads Cruel Kruger.
Well, I mean, we've seen Kwon grow in front of our own eyes. You know, he came into Contra as the new man in the crew, and now, over the last few years, he's grown up. He's one of the top stars here in MLW. He's one of the leaders of the Contra unit.
Yeah, grown in more ways than one because he's put on a lot of size, a lot of muscle as well. Kwon has said he doesn't care about tradition. He doesn't care about legacy. Could give a damn about Lucha Libre lore. He just wants the middleweight title at all costs, no matter who he has to go through, as the shoulder comes up of Templario. And I think every single luchador Kwon beats along the way, he's just going to consider a trophy case. A trophy for his mantle, a sign, a badge of his conquest, his dominance. And Templario could be the latest victim, but he comes back with a thrust kick. Kwon responds in kind. These men know there's no room for error, no wasted motion. One all matchup. This prestigious title's been vacant. Oh no! Kwon pulled the referee. That was no accident.
Are we surprised? Are we surprised at Ikuro Kwon at this point?
No, when there's no law, Contra thrives. And Templario elevates Kwon. Well, Kwon looking to escape, but can't. Kwon fought for his life, but still got dropped.
Templario's still focused on finishing the match, it looks like.
Templario, his variation.
Well, now there's no one to count. There's no one to count him out. There's no one to count the pin.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Sentai Death Squad. Contra unit has sent reinforcements. And this is not how you should crown a middleweight champion.
You've got to think that Kwon had this in the back. But what?
Wait a minute. Hey! The legend!
Is that him?
The agave artist, Gato!
Gato's here!
And Gato is wiping out soldiers left and right.
I think he decapitated the guy over here with that punch.
Gato's got that jewelry, those brass knucks, whatever that is. But Don Gato's kicking some serious ass.
Knocked the head off the Sentai Death Squad.
Gato, he can fix the perfect tequila, and he can be the perfect running buddy to save Templario.
Look at the look he's giving Kwon. Look at that look.
Oh, Don Gato.
He's not happy.
Don Gato's rediscovered his taste for the fight. And Templario, superhuman recovery. The knee. Kwon is up, down the backtracker. The Lion Warrior is on top. We are the new middleweight champion.
Here is your winner and new MLW World Featherweight Champion, the Lion Warrior, Templario.
Templario has overcome the Lucha Hunter, and a big-time assist from the legendary Don Gato.
And Joe, look, after months and months and months, we finally have a new World Middleweight Champion.
And the best part of all, it's not a member of Contra Unit. Don Gato conquered Vegas, conquered the agave fields, and now conquers the Sentai Death Squad. And there's no better taste to celebrate with than some Lucha Libre, alive and well. The legacy, the tradition that Ikuro Kwon could give a damn less about is on full display, and here's how it happened, Tom.
Yeah, you can see Templario, after Don Gato came out, leveled the playing field. Templario with a big power bomb into the back cracker, and he gets the pin. Like I said, we have a new middleweight champion, finally.
Templario, the winner, the middleweight champion, but one title left to be decided. Let's take a look at Riddle Dijak 3. In every successful title defense, Matt Riddle proves why he is such a worthy MLW World Heavyweight Champion.
Matt Riddle, your MLW World Champion. Wow, great representation.
In all the time, the disruptor, Donovan Dijak, has been in Major League Wrestling. He has yet to be pinned. Donovan Dijak and Matt Riddle one-on-one. Chopping down the victory. Drop step. E-strike. Wake up, Kruger. Kruger's got the gravity gamble title match briefcase. Oh! Kruger hit Dijak. He was able to Riddle.
I don't think that's what he wanted to have happen.
Tonight it's Dijak Riddle 2. Dijak determined to finish Riddle on his own. Kruger has destroyed Riddle, and with it goes Dijak's title home. Down to the table. And Dijak can sense a very evil presence looming. Kruger hammering away. And Dijak, these two bosses will not be stopped. No, wait a minute. Dijak has just Kruger on the ledge.
Where is he? Where is he?
What just happened? Where did Kruger go? Tonight, this rivalry, centered around championship glory, becomes a trifecta. Riddle, Dijak, 3.
You're looking at Donovan Dijak, the next heavyweight champion of the world, and such a big star that since we're in Dallas, you know he's going to get traded soon.
Feast your eyes on the Dijak hijack of your championship, Matt Riddle. I already got 1 belt, and we're gonna make it 2. It's gonna be 2 belts, Dijak, and there's not a damn thing that you or any of these scumbags in Dallas are gonna be able to do about it. That's enough talk. Now it's time to do or Dijak.
Can he hit it? Dead center of the ring. Riddle the cover. Oh, we got it. He got it. Matt Riddle is now the world champion.
Riddle needs to fight both men at the same time, trying to retain his championship tonight.
Can't be knocked down. Riddle pinned him.
Of the only way to defend the crown you worked 7 years to get is to enter the riot.
He's got him blocked. Dijak, 8 times. 8 times.
Riddle connects, and the Bro Stone will solidify. Matt Riddle, still champion. It's time for your MLW World Heavyweight Championship match. As we break things down, Tom, what are the keys to victory?
Well, we're looking at the tail of the tape right here, but the keys to victory to me are not in the height. They're not in the weight. It's where this match takes place. Matt Riddle needs this match to take place on the mat where he can get a submission over Donovan Dijak. And Donovan Dijak needs to keep this match on the feet where he can either slam Matt Riddle down or he can go up to the top and hit a high-flying maneuver. Either way, he could be walking out with Riddle win, Dijak holding that title. You know where my heart lies. I'm going with the champ.
Could Dijak become a double champion? Will Matt Riddle find a way? Let's find out. It's your MLW World Heavyweight title fight. And you can see the grin on the face of St. Laurent already. Donovan Dijak is one half of the MLW World Tag Team Champions as the Skyscrapers with Bishop Dyer. Dijak has pursued Riddle for many, many months. However, MLW President Cesar Duran has declared this is the last dance for Dijak, challenging Riddle for the title. It really is do or Dijak tonight.
Well, good. These guys have been milking it forever. I don't know what Saint Laurent has up his back pocket that he's been able to get Dijak match after match. But this is it. This is Dijak's last stand. He's already been beaten by Matt Riddle once, and we're going to see it again tonight. It's not going to be a smile. There's not going to be a smirk on Saint Laurent's face again.
I can remember back in Los Angeles, it was Dijak and Bishop Dyer who took a pipe to Riddle, injured his ribs, and started this entire targeting of Matt Riddle, and they have not let up ever since.
Yeah, one of the reasons I'm sitting right here next to you, Joe, is because I was a casualty of that targeting.
You were.
I was attacked by them as well.
But on the other hand, Tom, you're also a big reason why this man is MLW World Champion. You worked with him tirelessly, diligently, to culminate his 8-year journey. But we know that when you're world champion, you've been world champion. Eventually, you feel like those walls are closing in. What's Matt Riddle's frame of mind heading into a fight like this?
The bro, what's up, bro? The champ in the house. I'll tell you where Matt Riddle's mind is at. That man is a champion. That man's been a fighter his entire life, and tonight is going to be absolutely no different. He knows how to compete, and he knows how to walk out as a winner.
Riddle survived Kojima to win the title. He defeated Kenta to retain at Summer of the Beast. He withstood 39 challengers at Battle Riot 7. And that was with the badly injured ribs.
I think I remember him submitting Donovan Dijak as well.
Well, Matt Riddle, no question, if he wins tonight, it won't be easy, and it'll take every bit he's got. So proud of that championship. He fought for it, he earned it. He played the long game, but is that reign on borrowed time?
Ladies and gentlemen, your MLW Fightland main event is set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. And it is for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship! Introducing first the challenger to my left, accompanied to the ring by Saint Laurent. From Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds. He is the co-holder of the MLW World Tag Team Championship, one half of the Skyscrapers. Feast your eyes on the disruptor, Donovan Dijak! And his opponent to my right, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 216 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending MLW World Heavyweight Champion, the King of Bros, Matt Riddle.
Well, in the eyes of Dijak, he already should have been the holder of that prestigious MLW World title twice before. His last stand, at least for the time being, is tonight. Senior referee Frank Gastineau, one of the best in the sport today, presiding over this all-important world title fight. Both these athletes are in pristine condition. And you can see the focus as they lock eyes. We know Dijak has several dangerous weapons in his arsenal. What the hell, what the hell, what the hell, what the hell?
Oh,
what is this?
Oh no.
We've seen this before. Oh no,
Look what he's got, Joe.
That's a gravity gamble briefcase. Kruger won that back in December. It guarantees him a title match anytime he wants. And Kruger has been a shadow for Dijak for months, targeting every time Dijak wants a title match. And Dijak got knocked out by that same briefcase. Is Kruger going to activate this briefcase now?
He's giving it to the ref. Frank has it. The referee has it.
Oh my God.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, Mads Kruger has activated his gravity gamble title shot. Therefore, this match is now a triple threat.
Oh no, I cannot believe it. St. Laurent's in shock. Riddle's in shock.
I'm in shock. I don't want to feast my eyes on this.
But Riddle, Kruger, fight for his life. He can get it. 2 count. And now this matchup changes to traditional MLW triple threat rules. 1 fall to a finish.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Dijak back on his feet, but he saved the match there for Matt Riddle.
And Lawler, you speculated a few minutes ago how St. Laurent was getting Dijak all those rematches. I would suggest the main reason is because Kruger has been playing spoiler and running interference every step of the way. We've seen Kruger and Dijak brawl across buildings because they both want to control the world title. But Riddle controls it now. And takes control of this match in one fell swoop. Tom, you know better than me, better than anybody, when you back Matt Riddle into a corner, sometimes he gets his most ferocious.
Yeah, Matt Riddle may seem like he's ready to party at all times, like he's fun in games, but that man is a competitor. He is vicious. You can see he's laying in right here with these fists, cracking Kruger across the face, or mask, I guess I should say.
Well, you're not going to find a weakness on Kruger. You got to create one. Kruger said, we're going to strike when you least expect it. And certainly that's what happened here and now. As Riddle tries to kick through Dijak. Broton. Kruger's on the outside. Can Riddle sneak in a win? 2 count only.
Kruger might attack when you least expect it. Matt Riddle's ready to hit when you are expecting it. And he's still able to do it with such ferocity, pinpoint precision. And now he can back it up with some grappling skills. Get Dijak down there on the mat, like I said earlier.
Yeah, but a whole new dynamic in this match now. When you think about Kruger, when you think about Dijak, the disdain they have for one another. We saw Dijak try to throw Kruger off a building, and it couldn't stop him. And Riddle, that incredible leg strength, able to catch Dijak coming in. And Kruger from the blind side. Just when you take your eye off the ball, Kruger and Contra capitalize. It's been their MO for many years as Dijak hits head first on the steel and the floor. And think about what happens. Tom, we were just celebrating that the middleweight title fell out of Contra control. What if they get control at long last of the MLW World title once again? The last time they did, their charge, Jacob Fatu, held it for nearly 3 years. If Kruger gets that title, MLW as we know it will transform, will change. Contra will rebuild it in their image.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me, Joe. Because I'm the man that lost that title for the company. I'm the man that gave it up. And I don't want to see that happen again, I'll tell you that much.
Time to
And Dijak the urgency on him, knowing already this is Dijak's last chance, and his statistical odds have dropped from 50% to 33 1/3. But Dijak has two men to attempt to pin.
Exactly. There's two sides to that coin, right? All he has to do is pin one of two men, but at the same time, his odds of winning are also lower.
Well, who's going to be world champion when we head back to the Los Angeles Long Beach area October 4th at Slaughterhouse? You can see it live on YouTube, on BN Sports. One of these men will represent MLW. And don't forget our next special, Across the World, 10 p.m. September 27th on YouTube for Fury Road. All but the fury of the takedown of Dijak and Kruger inadvertently working together.
And that's where the dangers of this match lie for Matt Riddle as the champion. Right, he had that triangle choke locked on in a one-on-one contest with Dijak. Dijak's still in that hole.
Gotta have your head in a swivel, no doubt. Kruger, every time Riddle or Dijak have attempted to advance their careers, Kruger's been there with his army, with his insurgency, with his takeover plot, and bided his time. And tonight, when these men were most focused on one another, Kruger strikes. Oh my Lord, just choke slams Riddle on top of Dijak. 2 count only. And you can feel just an eeriness peer and pour into this building as Kruger begins to take more and more control. He held that power with that Gravity Gamble briefcase for so long. We all had to have our heads on swivels for the past 9 months. But now that it may be a reality, now that it sinks in, oh wait, Dijak rolls through, traps him for 2. My God, I never thought they'd pull him for somebody with St. Laurent in their corner. Here comes Riddle with a knee. And Riddle and Dijak have located a common enemy. Let's get rid of the threat of Contra. And now Riddle sees an opening. The bone of the knee, but Kruger finds a way to fight back. What a title fight. It's not the title fight that we expected, but maybe it's the one we needed to see to finally put this issue to bed.
It's the one we deserve to see. We need to see who's the best man out of these three. We've seen them going at each other for months and months and months.
St. Laurent and Dijak would say Kruger is the only reason Dijak is not already world champion. Kruger was the reason Riddle almost lost that title numerous times. I remember Kruger choke slamming Riddle right on top of Riddle's head at one point. Dijak in precarious territory. Those men are 6'7" and above in their respective heights. And can barely hold that mouse on the top rope, let alone somebody be able to execute what could be a match-ending maneuver in this one-fall world title fight. Kruger has 6'7", 260 plus of Dijak, and a following slam. As St. Laurent may look at his meal ticket going bye-bye. Riddle the Broton pins Kruger in a near fall.
Floating throw off the top almost gets him the win. I thought perhaps Riddle was down hurt, but he was playing possum.
Well, I have no doubt that Riddle's feeling the pain, but not enough to keep this champion down. Those side round kicks to the rib cage, the pectoral of Mads Cruel Kruger.
A couple of those shots landed right to the liver.
Riddle has been fighting this threat. Oh, got caught. Throat first. Whoa, Dijak's got Kruger. A double choke slam from 2 different people, and Dijak nearly pinned Kruger. And yes, if Dijak pins Kruger, Dijak wins Riddle's world title.
and we all lose. Everybody else loses except for Dijak, Dyer, and that man MSL.
And imagine St. Laurent running his mouth. Imagine the press conferences, the victory speech, the celebration, the money he'll get that he's never earned, the bribes he'll take. And Dijak feasts his eyes on his surroundings. Will this be a Dijak hijack? Will he disrupt the battle plans of Contra?
Not right now.
Riddle seized an opportunity. That's the danger of doing that in a three-way. You got to put your back to both opponents, even if both are compromised. Oh no. Oh, Kruger found his opening.
Well, Dijak landed on his feet.
What? And Dijak face to face with the albatross that has kept him down and daring him to try it again.
That first shot almost turned the mask right off Cruel's head.
Oh, Dijak for a moment got the upper hand. Kruger fires back. Oh. Riddle! Double cutter! A double KO shot to Dijak and Kruger.
Make the pin, Matt. You gotta get on top and make the cover.
Doesn't matter which one. You just gotta pin one of them.
The bro's feeling it.
Oh, Dijak stirring and right in position for Riddle's round kicks to the chest cavity.
Driving that shin right into the organs of Dijak. Dijak firing back, though.
Yeah, and fire and fervency from both these men.
Hey!
Riddle was, hey, St. Laurent. Oh, Riddle was looking for a knockout shot. And Riddle got hit downstairs by Dijak.
Not like this, no.
Nothing you can do with a triple threat. And time to feast your eyes. The Dijak hijack of the world title's complete. No. Kruger doesn't save Riddle, but he saved himself. Oh, these behemoths.
Oh, right, two double thumbs right to the eyes.
Double thumb to the eyes.
Oh my God, this is hideous.
That's the only way to stop him. Oh, the title to the head. I believe that was the Dijak's tag title.
That was a sickening thud.
Try to knock out Kruger. Here comes Dijak. A second attempt, but way out high. A knockout cutter.
What a counter by the Bro.
Dijak still stirring. Looking Bro Stone. Bro Stone.
Yes, yes.
Riddle gonna do it. Kruger from behind.
No.
Kruger from behind. Oh. Riddle gets dropped. Kruger stacks him.
No.
Damn it.
No.
Damn it.
Here is your winner and new MLW World Heavyweight Champion, the Black Hand of Contra, Matt Kruger.
Kruger bided his time. He played his hand. And here's how Kruger became MLW World Champion. Stacks him up. The rest is history. And the MLW World title is in the hands of Contra and Dijak from behind. Dijak thought that should have been his world title. This entire time, Dijak and Kruger are continuing to fight. They're beating the hell out of each other. This thing's not over. It may never
We
be
got some
over.
people out here.
Dijak has sent a message to Kruger that still in his mind is white rightfully his world title. This thing continues to escalate. And
Dijak trying to clear the people out.
What is this about?
Oh, Kruger tosses him in the chairs.
Kruger still has fight left in him. And with Contre control of the world title.
The new world champion, Mads Kruger.
Who the hell's gonna stop Kruger now? Dijak trying.
Can we get somebody out here? Can we get the security people?
I don't envy anybody.
Where are they going?
They're gonna have to get between these men. I can't recall ever seeing an MLW World title fight end in such chaos, in such disarray, in such mayhem. And Kruger.
What more do you expect out of these two, though? We've seen them been fighting for months all across the country, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop anytime soon.
Oh, Dijak's hitting everybody in front of him. Dijak and Kruger. They'll go anywhere they damn well please, because nobody's gonna get between them. All centering around their mutual desire to be the world champion.
They're fighting outside the building.
Dijak and Kruger are outside in the streets of Dallas, outside the Nitex Arena. And Dijak continues. He blames Kruger again for another time. Dijak should have been world champion. That isn't. And Kruger's choking the life out of him. Who's that? Hammerstone. Hammerstone with a chair. Kruger didn't move. A second shot. Hammerstone. Hammerstone's going after Kruger. We're out of time. Hammerstone's targeting everybody.